It's Brandon Littles here again with hopefully a video that can be able to inspire, to be able to help as you guys may gain some information. I'm hoping to gain some information as well too. I know it sounds crazy, but when you're trying to speak in a motivational or spiritual sense, you also want to be able to listen and hear that spiritual voice as well too. In that time when you believe you're speaking to others, you're speaking to yourself as well too, or somebody is speaking to you. They always said, growing up in church, let them use you, let them use you. Well, here today, guys, I just want to speak on when you're truly going through a tough time, how do you truly respond? What do you do? We're always taught this thing about hard work, hard work, hard work. Yes, it requires a lot of hard work. It really does require that, a lot of hard work. But you have to sit back and really let the Most High work. So there's a combination of hard work, but there's a level of you got to sit back and let him work as well too. You got to know when to be still. And I believe right now, as I'm speaking to you guys about this, I'm going through a time where there's nothing else that I can do to help my situation, in the sense of I feel like, man, I've done all this. Why isn't it working? Well, it's to that point to where it's time for me to be still and allow him to work. So that means in this stage at where I'm at, I got to continue to do my part, but stop trying to make it all happen myself. Because first off, I'm a human being. I'm not the Most High. So I have to allow him to do his works. And that means me, who tries to be such a hard worker and make it happen on my own, when I can't make it happen on my own. You know? That's just what it is. And it's hard to accept that sometimes. Not that you don't want to let the Most High work. It's you trust. It's like you got to really get to that spot where now you got to really trust him and really allow him to work. And so that means me controlling what I can control, but allowing everything else to take its course the way he wants it to for me. And so, I can't say to you that's been easy, because it hasn't been an easy, process. You're hurt by it. Not by him, but you're hurt that you're on the outside looking in and you're like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. How is this going to happen? How am I going to make this happen? It could be, different scenarios. For the average, person, it could be, how am I going to pay all these bills? For other people, it could be a situation with their family member, their child, their mother, their father, somebody sick that's very close to them. They're like, man, there's nothing I can do. And in those moments, you got to trust the Most High. You always got to trust him, not just in those moments, but in those key pivotal moments, you got to step back and say, all right, Father, I trust you. But is that easy? Not necessarily. We fall short. We want to try to continue to force something that we shouldn't be trying to force, right? Because who are we to try to play that role, right? And so that's where we get in the way. But you come out. What you don't even realize is, like, sometimes you make a decision. It's just like, oh, I got to make something happen. So it's like in football, quarterback like, man, we're down 21 points. It's midway through third quarter. I got to make something happen. Instead of going through your steady progressions and allowing the game to really take over, you wind up throwing a pick six and you make it worse. We make it worse by making an emotional decision. Now he has to come in and clean that up too, you know, when that's extra that we put on ourselves, not him. So we have to understand that, okay, we can't make an emotional decision. We got to let him work and we got to control what we can control. We got to do our part. Now, that doesn't mean just sit back and do nothing. No, that means continue to do what you're supposed to do and be patient and wait patiently and honor him and let him work. Stay out of the way. You know, if LeBron James or Victor Wembanyama are coming for a dunk down the middle, it'd be smart to stay out the way because you're just going to make it worse for yourself. Unless you're 7 foot and got a 50-inch vertical, but he ain't got no chance. I'm just telling you right now. If you 6'2" like me, you know, I don't got a 40-inch vertical, but I'm probably in a 33, 34 range. I'm getting the hell out the way, I tell you that. If I were blessed to compete against LeBron or Wembanyama and they're coming down the lane for a dunk, good night. You know, it's just, you know, it's a similar situation, although the Most High has all power, so there's no chance of blocking him. But we can, see, in a sense, we can by getting in the way and doing something and making it worse, but let him work. Let him use you. So I just want to give some encouragement to anybody who's dealing with a situation like I am, you know, where they just feel, you know, overwhelmed. Like, man, I done all I can do. What do I do? What else do you want from me? What do I do? Anybody who's feeling like that right now, step to the side, take a breath, and think. Okay. You got to really, and I'm talking to myself right now, because as I'm speaking right now, it's going to be hard for myself to just say, all right, stay out of the way. So anybody right now, hang in there. It's going to work. It is absolutely going to work. Don't allow your fear of failure to get in the way and allow you not to believe in it, because he didn't bring you this far to only bring you this far. It's going to work. Believe it. Believe in it. Stay with it. Stay dedicated to your grind. And when he's ready and when he comes to work, like a thief in the night, baby, you never know when he's coming. All you know is he's coming. So that means get the hell out of the way when he comes and allow him to come through and work for you. And then when you got to put forward your effort and your time, do it, baby. Many blessings to all. I hope this video finds you with so much love, peace. Hang in there. Hallelujah. It's going to work.